Tennis is often described as a game of endurance, strategy, and mental toughness. Unlike many other sports, matches can last for hours, sometimes even stretching across multiple days. While most matches wrap up within 2 or 3 hours, there have been rare occasions when players push their physical and mental limits far beyond what anyone thought possible. These marathons of sport have gone down in history not only for their duration, but also for the incredible display of resilience, emotion, and sheer willpower from those who took part. Here are 5 of the longest matches in tennis history, each one a remarkable example of human endurance on the court. 6 hours and 33 minutes. At the 2004 French Open, 2 Frenchmen, Fabrice Santoro and Arnaud Clement, faced off in what would become one of the most grueling matches ever played at Roland Garros. Their epic encounter lasted for 6 hours and 33 minutes, stretching over 2 days due to fading daylight. The match was a perfect storm of patience and persistence. Santoro, known for his crafty, unorthodox style and two-handed strokes on both sides, met Clement, a fierce competitor and baseline grinder. The slow clay surface of the French Open only made things more demanding, turning every rally into a battle of attrition. Spectators were treated to a showcase of long rallies, clever shot-making, and sheer determination. As fatigue set in, both players continued to dig deep, refusing to give in. Finally, Santoro emerged victorious, claiming a 6-4, 6-3, 6-7, 3-6, 16-14 win. The fifth set alone lasted more than 2 hours. The match became a symbol of the French players' fighting spirit. When it ended, both men were physically and emotionally drained. Clement later joked that he hated tennis after that match, while Santoro said it was the most difficult thing he had ever done on a tennis court. This unforgettable duel remains one of Roland Garros's greatest endurance tests. 6 hours and 36 minutes. Fast forward to Wimbledon 2018, where South African Kevin Anderson and American John Isner produced another unforgettable marathon. This semi-final clash lasted 6 hours and 36 minutes, making it the second longest match in Wimbledon history. The match was a battle between 2 big servers, with both players relying heavily on their booming first serves and powerful ground strokes. With such similar playing styles, breaking serve became nearly impossible. Each set was a nail-biting test of concentration, especially as the fifth set stretched endlessly, since Wimbledon at the time did not use a tiebreak in the final set. As the hours passed, the players' energy visibly drained. Isner, who was already famous for his record-breaking match in 2010, once again found himself in a seemingly never-ending duel. Anderson eventually broke through in the fifth set, winning 7-6, 6-7, 6-7, 6-4, 26-24. By the end, both men were completely spent. Anderson could barely celebrate his victory and later struggled to recover in time for the final, where he lost to Novak Djokovic. The match sparked major discussions about Wimbledon's rules, eventually leading the tournament to introduce a final set tiebreak for matches that reached 12-12. This clash between Anderson and Isner will always be remembered not just for its duration, but for the sheer perseverance shown by 2 of the sport's tallest and strongest competitors. 6 hours and 43 minutes. In 2015, the Davis Cup, a competition known for its national pride and passion, witnessed its longest singles match ever. Argentina's Leonardo Mayer faced Brazil's João Sousa in Buenos Aires in a match that lasted 6 hours and 43 minutes. The atmosphere was electric from start to finish. Thousands of Argentine fans packed the stands, waving flags and chanting songs, as their countrymen fought for national glory. Both players were evenly matched, trading long baseline rallies and showing remarkable composure under pressure. What made this match particularly memorable was its emotional weight. The Davis Cup isn't just about personal victory. It's about representing one's country. Mayer and Sousa played their hearts out, with neither willing to give an inch. Finally, Mayer managed to clinch victory just before the 7-hour mark, winning 7-6, 7-6, 5-7, 5-7, 15-13. The crowd erupted in celebration as Mayer fell to the ground in exhaustion and triumph. The match became an instant classic, a reminder that tennis can be as much about national pride as personal achievement. It still stands as a testament to the lengths players will go for their country. 7 hours and 1 minute. The 2013 Davis Cup saw another extraordinary battle, this time in doubles. The Czech pair, Tomáš Berdych and Lukas Rosol, faced the Swiss duo Stanislas Wawrinka and Marco Ciudinelli in a match that lasted an astonishing 7 hours and 1 minute. It remains the longest doubles match in tennis history. The encounter took place in Geneva and became a showcase of teamwork, endurance, and determination. Each player's ability to maintain focus for so long was remarkable, especially given the constant shifts in momentum. The match featured countless long rallies, clutch serves, and intense emotions. After hours of back-and-forth play, the Czech team finally triumphed 6-4, 5-7, 6-4, 6-7, 24-22. The deciding set alone lasted more than 3 hours. By the end, all four players were visibly exhausted, but the crowd gave them a standing ovation for their incredible effort. Berdych and Rosol's victory helped the Czech Republic advance, and the match went down as one of the most physically demanding in the sport's history. It also highlighted the often underappreciated endurance required in doubles tennis, where coordination and chemistry are just as crucial as physical fitness. 11 hours and 5 minutes. Finally, no list of marathon tennis matches would be complete without the legendary 2010 Wimbledon first-round match between John Isner and Nicolas Mahut. This match shattered all previous records, lasting an unbelievable 11 hours and 5 minutes over 3 days. What began as a routine early-round match quickly turned into a sporting epic. Played on court 18, the match started on June 22nd and didn't finish until June 24th, 2010. Both players refused to back down, holding serve game after game as the final set stretched to an unimaginable 70-68. The physical and mental toll was enormous. Both Isner and Mahut served over 100 aces each, and both were running on pure determination by the end. The crowd, officials, and even commentators were in awe of what they were witnessing. When Isner finally clinched victory, 6-4, 3-6, 6-7, 7-6, 70-68, he collapsed in disbelief. The match was immediately recognized as the longest in tennis and sports history. Wimbledon later honored both players by installing a special plaque on court 18 to commemorate the feat. This match changed the sport forever. It led Wimbledon and other Grand Slam tournaments to eventually introduce final set tiebreaks, ensuring that such an extreme scenario would never happen again. Still, it remains one of the most iconic moments in tennis history, a symbol of endurance, sportsmanship, and the unbreakable human spirit. These 5 matches stand as monuments to endurance in the world of tennis. They show that the sport isn't just about power or technique. It's about mental toughness, heart, and a refusal to quit. From Santoro's clay court battle to Isner and Mahut's record-breaking duel, these matches remind us that tennis can be as much a test of human will as it is a competition. In the end, what makes these matches legendary isn't just their length. It's the story of resilience they tell, a story that continues to inspire players and fans alike around the world. All right, that's it for now. See you next time. And hey, don't forget to comment and subscribe.